Hi everyone, today we are going to be practicing some tally marks. So you need a pencil, a paper, you can use a crayon, a marker, whatever you have around. Go ahead, pause the video and get it, and then unpause when you're ready. So, like I said before, we are going to be practicing tally marks. Now, you guys just got done watching a Brain Pop video about graphing and tally marks, and I wanted to give us a little bit of practice on it. I know that we have done tally marks before, but this skill is going to be really important for us when we are learning about graphing and doing data analysis. So, when you are taking a survey or collecting data for your graph, you are going to want to collect your data using tally marks. Tally marks are a really great way to keep track of data because it is nice and organized, and it's a lot easier to count than doing dots or any other way. So to start a tally mark, it's just a straight line. So this straight line here is 1. Do another one. That's 2, 3, 4. And then from the video, you should have learned that instead of doing another line like this for 5, because that can be a little confusing when you have a lot, what you have to do is cross like this. And then we know that this is a group of 5. You do not have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can just automatically start skip counting by 5 when you see tally marks. Another trick that I like to say when I'm doing tally marks, I will sometimes go 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5 shuts the door. So number 5 is always going to be that one that crosses and closes the door. So that is another way to remember it. So let's start with some tally mark practice. I'm going to say a number and then we are going to practice doing it. So let's say my number is 12. I'm going to go and start doing my 12 tally marks. Now, if you already feel confident in your tally mark knowledge, you can go ahead and start drawing your 12 tally marks. If not, you can watch the video and work through it with me. So I'm going to start counting my 12 tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I did 12 tally marks. And then I can check my work. I know that there are 5 here. I know that there are 5 here. So I can skip count by 5s. 5, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 tally marks. Let's do another one. Okay, now I'm going to give you a number and I want you to pause the video after and you're going to show me the number in tally marks. So the number that I want you to show me is the number 14. Pause the video and do those tally marks by yourself. Remember the trick. 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5 shuts the door. Okay, if you are not done doing your tally marks, pause the video. If you are done, you can watch to see if you did it correctly or not. So I'm doing the number 14, so I'm going to start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I can check my work by counting by 5s. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good job. Okay, let's do one more for tally mark practice. So you can flip over your page. And I want us to do the number, let's just do the number 7. Pause the video and start tallying 7 tally marks. Okay, let's check our work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to check my work by saying 5, 6, 7. Now, I really want you to start practicing counting on, because if you start by counting these individually, there's really no point in doing tally marks. You're just wasting your time. So really try to skip count by fives and then count on. It's kind of a hard skill to do, but if you practice, you'll be able to get it. Now, if you feel like you need some more practice, a really fun way that I like to do is if you have an Alexa or a Siri or a Google, any sort of device, you can have them practice tally marks. So I wonder if I can get my Alexa to help me. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 50.
Your random number between 1 and 50 is 45.
Okay, hopefully you could hear that. So Alexa just gave me the number 45. So now on my board, I can practice drawing the number 45. I'm not going to do that right now because that is going to take me a really long time doing it on the computer. But you can do that over and over again, and that would give you really good tally mark practice. And it's just kind of fun to do. So now I'm going to show you how we take our tally marks and use them when collecting data. So we are going to collect data together as a first grade class, as a grade level, and we're going to use this data to create a bar graph in the next day. So what our current unit is sharing the planet, and we have been learning all about conserving our natural resources and taking care of the earth. And so we are going to collect some data at home to see how much water we really use during the day. So I'm going to create a chart, and you can create this chart too, because you're going to use this to help you collect your data throughout the day. And then we're going to need your data again tomorrow when we are making our bar graph. So to start, and this might be a little challenging for me just because I'm drawing on the computer, but to start you can make a rectangle, and then we're going to split ours up into 3 categories. So I'm going to make 3 categories, split it into thirds, and hopefully yours looks a little better than mine. And then we're going to draw a line down here. So you want yours to look similar to mine. You can make yours a lot bigger than mine, and because you might have a lot of data to collect. Now what we're going to do is we are going to label our data chart. So what we are going to do today, starting now, after you finish making your chart, you are going to collect data and do tally marks on how many times you are using water throughout the day. And this includes your family members too. So the first one, I want to know how many times someone is using the sink. So you can write sink in this first box. The next one, we're going to put toilet. We're going to see how many times the toilet gets flushed, because we know that that wastes water too, but it is important. And then the last one, you can write bath or shower, whatever you do. It really doesn't matter. You could write both. I'm just going to write bath. So now you're going to have this chart throughout the day, and anytime that you wash your hands in the sink or use the sink to brush your teeth or wash your face, you're going to put a line. So let's say I went outside and I came back in and I washed my hands. I put 1 tally mark. Then I was about to eat lunch, and so I needed to wash my hands again, and I put another tally mark. Then I went to brush my teeth. So I did that in the sink. I did another tally. Then I took a shower, so I put a tally here. I also used the restroom, put a tally mark there. So hopefully by the end of the day, you will have some good data to share with everyone. So that is your job for the day. You need to make a chart like this and tally how many times your family members are using water from the sink, water from the toilet, and water from the bath or the shower. I cannot wait to see your tally charts. And then make sure you keep your tally chart in a safe spot because we will be using our data we've collected to make a bar graph tomorrow. All right, guys, happy data collecting. See you later.